So I've been fighting this boss for literally the last 3 hours. I've been doing the Exo Mechs for the last 3 hours of this night that I've just happened to be trying to work on this boss for. In fact, the last several days, I've been just kind of coming back and playing a little bit. I mean, I've been fairly busy, so unfortunately, I haven't been able to play as much Terraria, specifically as much Calamity as I've wanted to and get these two last bosses dead, but I have made significant progress in the last 3 hours of doing this. First of all, I had to warm back up because I was busy this weekend, so I just was totally out of it as far as Terraria gameplay is concerned. But we've gotten it kind of figured out. Oh no, I whiffed that. That sucks. But the thing is, I just don't really enjoy this at the moment. Ugh, it's hard to say because I think this is a really cool boss fight. I just don't think that I'm having fun trying to make it so we can play Thorium. I'm so excited for the next thing that we get to do that, that I don't want to do this. And I've explained that before, and I think most people are fairly understanding of that. So I'm not I'm not trying to get some sympathy here. All I'm saying is I've made significant progress on this. I keep getting to the last little bit. The worm guy, as far as the big laser beam is concerned, it's actually pretty easy to deal with. So I'm not concerned about that. But he does shoot a bunch of projectiles, and it makes it very, very difficult. So don't like that. Definitely don't like that. We're gonna do our best to not get hit during this phase. And we did it. We did pretty good. So yeah, I've got basically this fight on lock. I know what I'm doing. I'm doing it very well most of the time, except when I'm trying to do commentary at the same time. Actually makes it quite difficult. I've killed these nerds so many times that I have gotten hundreds of platinum that I've used to purchase more and more potions because, well, I keep running out. Or at least I'm getting really low on potions. I don't think I've run out yet. I'm able to buy so many of these things, it's ridiculous. All right, let's finish this guy off. So now here's the trick. We really, oh, I screwed that up. We really just want to kill Thanatos, and he's pretty easy to do so. But it's a matter of getting him in the right place at the right time. That seems to be the key here. You could do a bunch of damage to him fairly easily if you spam with this, or if you're like me and you really like these grenades and the stealth strike specifically about this grenade. Oh, I got myself into a bad spot there. It's tends to be the little projectiles that he fires off that actually kills me here. The rest of this fight I think is fairly easy, but the worm boy with his little projectiles seems to be the thing that does the coup d'etat most of the time. You got a bit of a taste there. I'm going to try to get a little further in the fight and show you what I mean when we get to the worm, but not having the best of time. I'm also doing a lot of experimenting with accessories. I'm using the Void of Extinction, which gives me 15% increase to all damage. It also drops brimstone fireballs from the sky, which is okay. Brimstone fire rains down while invincibility is active, and temporary immunity to lava, blah, blah, blah. None of the rest of that matters. I'm using these two over here. I'm debating using the blunder booster because it would help with the projectile velocity and obviously extra stealth. But then Yaram's gift also might be fairly interesting because increases defense by 30 and damage is increased by 15%. So let's try this one out for this attempt. Man, I just keep dying. It's really annoying. This is what it boils down to for this fight, for me at least, is I'll get 6, 7, 8 attempts in a row where I'm at the last phase and I'm doing good progress and everything. And then I'll get 10, 15 attempts where I'm just dying in the first phase. And part of that is, from what I can tell, just luck or lack thereof of where certain projectiles are landing. Or, you know, like this guy's arms change places. And if I start things out in a way like this, it works pretty well. But if he suddenly just laser beams me, it throws everything off, because like I'm expecting to be able to utilize the adrenaline rage combo to get through these guys real quick. And if I'm not able to do that, it makes things really, really difficult. So like, yeah, see, I just lost the adrenaline there. It's how it happens basically every other time. It's really annoying. And it's so hard to reset your wings with these guys because they hit you if you change directions. Like if you go suddenly, if you slow down your descent just a little bit, or if you speed up your ascent just a little bit, like everything just does damage to you. Really annoying. It's really, really annoying. This just happens to be where I'm at in Terraria. So like the deal is, do I keep trying this over and 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 over again until I eventually get it? Maybe I do. Or maybe I just call it quits. It's like, this just happens to be the debate that I've been having for the last 3.5 hours at this point. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one because I feel like I can do it. It's just a matter of time. And we had what I called Hellcon over the last week. Oh, I'm in a super bad spot. You know, I may switch where I'm at. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pull him out this way. And just let him enrage and take a little less damage because it's better than getting caught up there and just dying. Anyway, so we did Hellcon where I invited a bunch of Diablo content creators out. Basically, I invited a bunch of my friends to come out and visit in Orlando. And it was a lot of fun. We had even one of the Diablo community managers come and everything. So I've just kind of been having fun with that. And because of that, I think I've lost my will to do this. I just don't have the time to sit down and fight these fights like, I don't know, like maybe they're expecting you to, but the joy of Calamity has been lost for me. Also got terrible crap going on in my throat and have been for the last few days. And I wasn't paying attention and died to the laser beam that I need to dodge out of the way of. The way to actually do that, by the way, if you are playing any other class, instead of just getting as far away as you can, which is what I do, and it works fairly well for that phase, you stay really close to that eyeball, and you could just go around it in a circle. It makes it pretty easy to dodge. I feel like this is probably going to end up being a really short episode. I've been already recording for an hour. And I've done no talking. I've just been fighting. I'm on just about 4.5 hours of this fight now. Yeah. This is, I don't know what to say. I have nothing left to say. So let's do a direct commentary of this fight. So we're going to sit here and do a little bit of loop-de-loops on these little arms. And then we're going to kind of do the same thing on the eyeballs, except we're going to try and go up as much as possible. And I really kind of want to loop back, so let's do that. I whiffed. Wasted a bunch of damage, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Can I hit that eyeball? No. Juked out of the way. Happens pretty often, actually. Not great. I feel like the eyeballs, a lot of people think maybe they're a bit easier with the Wrathwing. I tend to disagree. I think it is actually a little bit easier with the Final Dawn. And to all you nerds who keep telling me not to do stealth strikes, but just to spam, you're actually completely wrong. It's ridiculous how wrong these people are. The damage output from stealth strikes is so significantly higher. I did back-to-back tests earlier while I was starting the fight. I did a fight with just spamming, and I did a fight with only stealth strikes. and I got to the last phase approximately 3 minutes faster. So there you go. I'm not even joking. It is so good compared to it. Like, don't bother. I'm gonna hold on to my adrenaline here until the next little phasey. There we go. See, you can spam during like these. That's totally cool. That's fine. But if you're spamming during normal, normal rotation like this, you're not doing enough damage. Like, this just chunks people. And no matter who I hit, it just does massive chunks of damage. Except when I run out and get them enraged. But what I can do is just do this. And now fight them. There we go. So with Wormy Boy, I'm just going to die to the laser beams. That happens actually fairly frequently. I get caught on this crap, and I really should go through and fix it. But the problem is I get caught maybe once every 15 attempts. Like, it's so insignificant as to when it's happening. I have bigger fish to fry than spending my time making a giant flat thing. I have debated whether or not just to clear all this out. I think it would actually make the fight like easy peasy. But that is a lot of time just digging crap out. I ain't got time for that. That's one of the benefits of the Fargo Soul mod, is it has an auto arena that you can use. It just like makes a giant hole with platforms. Just saves you the time. Yeah, and I kind of feel like that probably is a better way to handle boss fights where you require a big arena. I think Calamity actually needs something like that. They just haven't added anything. So, you know, it is what it is. I wish that they would. It would save me a lot of time, because I don't want to have to make this arena. Although the arena itself would probably guarantee the kill on this, because I just don't got the space. I get over to the edge of the map when I'm doing this, and I can always tell when I'm about to get over there, because it's about to turn into like the beach in the background. That's when I know, yep, go back the opposite direction. I'm just letting myself get hit by the worm there, but that was so I could avoid the eyes. As it turns out, the eyes still gonna do damage to me. Waiting for that rage. All right, we got him in a better spot. There's also should be, oh my goodness, I just walked right into that. Sometimes I hate that it takes so long for the laser beam to speed up. Yeah, so it kind of screws you over there. But there should be a bunch of health just laying on those platforms. It's so hard to get, though. It is so hard to get. Oh, we're going this way, so I might be able to pick up one or two. No, I'm not even going to bother. Don't know where the health went. Sometimes it's better just to do that, because I can still do, you know, pretty good damage even when he's enraged like that. But you get less of a period in between. You know what? I'm getting out of there. I know better. I'd rather deal with this than deal with dying to the laser beam. There we go. So he's dead. Now we go to the bombs. We avoid some lasers. I could use Wrathwing on this. I think it does a pretty good job. But we get this health. Yeah. But I like the bombs. There's something about the bombs for this phase that just make it a bit easier for me. All right, let's go up, please. And try to get these two singled out without the Wormy Boy, which we have almost done. We're getting pretty close here. I think that damage is pretty good versus the eyeballs with... Okay, we're getting the heck out of there. See how I like just barely dodge that laser beam? All right, I might actually be able to kill these guys finally. Finally get to the last phase again. Okay, one more. I just gotta get out of there. They're about to laser beam me. All right, so there we go. So now we're back to this. So I want to show you the Giga Laser and show you how to handle that. Come on, buddy. All right, so Giga Laser. And then he does this. And then we just try to get away. We are pretty close to killing the boss. We might be able to do this. We might be able to do this. Oh my goodness, we freaking did it. Huh. That was going to be my final attempt. I was about to quit. He's talking. Oh my goodness. My body is shaking. So, which did it give me? It gave me the refractor rotor, right? Oh my goodness. I just need a minute. I just need a minute. Okay, I think I calmed down a bit. So let's look at this. So we got exoprisms, which are material. Fractal energy shimmer across its surface. Okay, what can we make with it? We can make the shadow spec bar. We can make the miracle matter material. Its anamorphous form contains untold potential. One is required for every exo weapon. What does that mean? Why is it required for the exo weapon? I'm actually not sure. Oh, wait, I see. An exo weapon. A weapon that I can make because of the Exo Mechs. Gotcha. Makes sense now. Ranged. There's a rogue. So there's a Celestius. Oh, this is this is cool. It combines all that. There's a scythe that splits into multiple scythes on enemy hits. Stealth strikes reverse direction and home in on enemies after returning to the player. Supernova. Insane knockback. Creates a massive explosion on impact. Explodes into spikes and homing energy. Stealth strikes release energy as they fly. That's pretty cool. So in order to make those, I need one of each of the things. Okay, so and then this also makes shadow spec bars and Drayden's Forge. Functions as every major crafting station. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Okay, shadow spec bars. We need Ashes of Annihilation. So I can't even make that. But I can make a couple weapons. And I also did just get the refractor rotor. The refraction rotor. Okay, so we also got the Drayden's Heart. Reduces the amount of defense damage you take by 50%. Standing still regenerates your life quickly. Reduces your damage by 50% and boosts your defenses by 75%. Nano machine, son. That sounds awesome. I also got a mount. I looked at this for a second there. So materializes a quite cozy and extremely nimble flying exothrone. Look at this thing. This is incredible for Supreme Calamitous. This makes dodging crap infinitely easier. Like so easy. Cool. Hold none while sitting in the throne to move much faster, and hold none to move much slower. Comfortable gamer is a dangerous gamer. So, I don't know with this. So, I feel like I need to bind those, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's see what this weapon does. So, it fires a huge prismatic disc shuriken. The shuriken shatters moments after impact into homing rockets. Stealth strikes have more rockets. I mean, it does quite a bit of damage. I'm sure the homing rockets would be kind of insane too. Okay. I kind of feel like what I want to do is swap that out, right? So now when we're standing still, our defense goes up to 282. That's insane. The Exo Mechs mechanical trio, the fruits of masterful craftsmanship and optimization created only with the objective to destroy. Yet in the end, they achieved little more than the original designs they were derived from. Cool. I think I'm going to make those exo weapons. There's one thing I want to check. Oh, it's not even over here anymore. I don't even know what the normal NPC is. Let's try buffing up and seeing how this goes. Because this is insane. Just like being able to float. Oh, yeah. And I immediately get hit. Good job, Zane. Good job. I probably should actually just be... Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. Okay, reset. Look, that weapon or that mount is really good, but I'm gonna have to get used to that, and I'm not used to that yet. I should just drop 40 platinum. Okay, let's jump over here. Let's put my platinum away. All right. Okay, let's rebuff. And then come back over here and try this again. Although I could just do my normal like movement for this because it is fairly easy to just dodge everything using the Final Dawn. I don't know about this weapon. It's cool. But I think there might be better options, maybe. Well, I don't know. Like, oh my goodness, he just ran into me. Maybe that mount isn't the greatest. I don't know. If I could go faster with it, I gotta figure out the controls. So there's gonna be a huge learning curve here. But I may as well not give up now, right? Like, now I have to kill Supreme Calamitous. And I got some weapons to experiment with, so I might do that between episodes.